Did you know that your ancestors handed down to you their beliefs, their fears, their doubts, the vows that they have made, and other things that are actually holding you back in your life right now? If you feel quite stuck in your life and you have these reoccurring patterns in your life and they feel like they're going quite deep and you have no idea where they're coming from, this could be around your finances, where let's say you are always like working so hard to just barely get by, or you're trying so hard to achieve more financial abundance, but it feels like you just can't seem to break through that invisible ceiling that it just keeps you at a certain financial level. Or let's say you're on your spiritual path and you're really hindered to really put yourself out there. You're really afraid of putting yourself out there, really shining your light in a much bigger, more evolved way, or anything like that. Or even just, finding the right kind of people in your life. Things like that. Your ancestors handed down their vows, their limiting beliefs and things like that down to you. I mean, have you ever heard the term making money is hard, or money doesn't grow on trees, or it's not safe to do that, or you gotta do the right thing, you gotta be the responsible adult, and things like that? Well, where do you think that came from? Well, I may have come from your parents, but where do you think they picked it up from? Well, from their parents. And it kind of goes on and on and on. So your ancestors hand on their limiting habits and beliefs and fears down all the way to you, and it's negatively affecting you today. This could also be vows of poverty, of hard work, of sacrifice, and things like that. And all of those patterns, all of those ancestral ties, they're playing out in the background. They're affecting your life. They're affecting every area of your life. And especially as you're trying to move forward, as you're trying to do something, to break free from something, that's when these ties are really getting very tight and really affecting you negatively. In this video, I want to share with you a powerful light language activation to help you clear any ancestral ties that are now ready to be dissolved, so you can set yourself free from that and move forward unhindered, unlimited, and no longer held back by these invisible forces. So if you would like to receive this beautiful healing frequency, then please join me here by placing both feet on the ground, getting grounded, getting present, getting centered, and just taking a deep breath in and breathing light and love. And when you breathe out, just drop into your heart and then close your eyes. Really opening yourself up to receiving this beautiful activation as it is to your highest and greatest good. Now here, if there's anything that you know in particular that is holding you back from your ancestors, you can put your attention onto that. Or if you don't know, perfectly fine, then just simply set the intention to be open to releasing anything and everything that is no longer serving you, that is not to your highest and greatest good, and is only holding you back. Now here you may also call upon your team of guides, your soul, and your higher self if you so wish, as I too now call upon my team of guides. The highest, best, most loving angelic guides, galactic guides, dragon guides, and light beings that can best support us now with this beautiful ancestral healing activation. Please step forward and connect with us. Please surround us with your beautiful healing presence. And please assist us in cleansing, clearing, and dissolving any and all ancestral ties, ancestral patterns, and even vows that have been handed down through our ancestral line that are no longer to our highest and greatest good and are now ready to be released. Please help us learn what we're meant to learn from this that is to our highest and greatest good in order to release it and let it go. And collapse timelines of disharmony, shame, guilt, pain, fear, doubt, and other negative patterns that are outdated and no longer serving us on our path moving forward. And please also cleanse and clear our energetic field of any imprints, programming, vows, and interferences created by these ancestral ties. And please infuse higher level frequency codexes within our mind, our heart, and in our energy field. Reprogram any faulty and outdated programs and patterns that have caused us harm or limited us in any way. Please also download within us our higher soul's template, anchoring in that what is to our highest and greatest good moving forward. Kenuralachtere elur urna, nu urla aller urna, aik urna alle urste ela, nae an ulane, nu kaik urna allera alla achatere elu, nara astera al anae kura, nae kura annera al ar iruanne, nere ellera al katen nukurku urna, na alle Nura annara ala iru uran ala iru ura ala ira a na e kurkur kate nuru ula ala el ura na e ura ar iru ura ar iru u la kai ku unna katai kutuku unna kate nukuru kutu ura na la ala el ura ar ira ar ira ar iru ura ar iru ura ar ira a nara ar iru ura ar iru ura astere ela nara ala iru ura ar ira ar iru sturu u nara ale lek tu ura na kate kete nukuta ahe nukuku ura katai kutukutu unna katai ku nara ala el ala elura neru ura are nukurukura katai kur an nara al ur are ur shtere. Now you may allow yourself to become aware of any of such ancestral imprinting, ancestral ties, any vows, anything that is within your field. Just allow yourself to become aware of it, even on a conscious level. Anything that you can become aware of that is old, outdated, that you don't even really know where did you pick that up from, or why did you pick that up from, why did you make it your truth. Allow yourself to become aware of all that, whether it's just as shadows, as certain imprints, or just somewhat of an echo of energetic leftover. It doesn't necessarily need to mean that you're completely become aware of what each of those imprints are, but just simply become aware that there's something there that is no longer to your highest and greatest good. It is now ready to be released, and allow yourself to let it dissolve into nothingness where it came from, across all time, space, reality, lifetimes, and dimensions. Kustere leere erwanere lukuru kai kuura nai kurana nakai kuuna alera la ale ulura khatekitun nakatai kurukutula nara ale ura nara al ur ar urura nere elu lere el ur al ur al ur ar u nara ale hela hatura ala la ale el ur an u nara al ur an ar ur ah. Now I also wish to assist you in clearing out any mental imprinting as well, any mental programming that are faulty, that are limiting, that are no longer serving you. Kesteke tu rakatakate nakate lukutukutu rakatakatu nakata nakatai kutu uranatakate nukutukutu nakatakata neketukutukutu neketukutukutu rashtekate nakate lukrukutu la nere elahate lera hatere eluhura anahare ura nara aleru ura are ura alere elalelo ula nere elura ara nukurukutukutu unaha. Now also within your energetic field, clearing out any imprinting there as well. Kesta tar elu la ur ar ur kataketekete nukutukutukutu nakatekete tukutukutukutu nakatakatai kutukutukutu anneketukutu kutukutukutu na nala alle la al elu la la al ur ar ur rachtara ala khatere kutukutukutu na nakatai kutukurukuta. Now also cutting any cords that are attached to you from the past, from your ancestral lineage. Cutting those cords, dissolving them into nothingness where they came from. Kestara halle elehilur narastere elur annere elura arehikur kuura nakatai kurukata nala ala ala elura nara are irura stere ela lukurukutkutkut unhatere elu hatere elurustu. Now you may imagine a waterfall of white light coming from up above, washing over you, washing away any fragments, any leftover imprints that are now ready to dissolve into nothingness where it came from, and also replenishing your being from any exhaustion, any energy drains caused by all these imprints and attachments and vows and all that we have assisted you in clearing and healing at this time. Kestar anahale haleu le elahateru ur anaiku urna nala aleru uranara alere eaiku nala ale krukur ur nara ast era al eru le elur na al ur ast ur nara al urai kur ur nara ale ku kuna ekai kustera e nara al ushta. Now if you wish to receive an energetic upgrade, you may open up your heart, open up your crown, open up your senses, open up your essence to receive this energetic upgrade, this download of high frequency codexes that will then infuse you with higher level thought forms, higher level frequency imprints, so you can be in alignment with a higher way of going about life, no longer affected or limited by these ancestral patterns that you have just released. Open yourself up to receiving this energetic upgrade. lukur na alea e unara astere e lukukur taikun nara alle ur na alle el ur nara ater ur na ar aketu ur an alle lukuku unna katai kutukutu rasta nara alle kura ana nukukur nara alle alea e unna e kuku unna kata nakata kata e kuku unna kate nukuru nakata e kutuku ura kate kita e ku nala alle e lura alle hela lu ur na e unnara al ur nara al u. Now we activate these codexes within you and recalibrating at a deeper level. Kestara alle el ur anara ala nara kata e ku ur nara alle el ura nara alle ura nara arre kutu nara Nukruku kuku unna nukenar achta lukuku ursteeda nektukutu. Feel yourself being uplifted as you know, aligning yourself to a higher timeline, a higher frequency band that you are now ready to tap into now that you have released these ancestral patterns that have been weighing on you. Kenai kukuula elai kur nai kuku unakite lurasta nana alle le elur nakateketur nakai kuraiku lere eai ula ale lura kateketu nai kur nakatai kuristach nukuku ulanere elurstach. This transmission is not complete. So it is. Blessed be. Now you may take a deep breath in and breathe in light and love and let it settle for a moment. Let it settle. And whenever you're ready, you may come back into the here and now and join me for the rest of the video. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed this beautiful activation. You were able to release any of those imprints that were really holding you back. I'm curious to know. Let me know in the comments below. Did you experience anything? Did you actually see anything? Did you become aware of any specific ancestral patterns? I would love to know. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. But I really also hope that you were able to really release them. If you felt held back by anything of releasing anything or whatnot, now then this pattern may still serve you in some way. So here you can tune in to see, well, how is this serving me right now? What am I getting out of holding on to that? Because sometimes we just hold on to certain things because they're serving us in any way. And here, if you do have something that you hold on to, please don't judge yourself or be mad or anything like that. Just know that sometimes it can also take a little bit for you to be ready to release it. So you can always re-listen to this activation again if you would like to, or maybe just tune in to see, well, why am I holding on to that? What am I getting out of that? And then do some work around that. But if you were able to release a lot of these ancestral patterns, then maybe become aware of how are you feeling now moving forward? Give it maybe a couple of days for you to maybe notice some subtle shifts that are happening, especially about certain areas where you felt very stuck in. But then it's also about taking different actions, okay? Because so far you have been held back on an energetic level, and on an internal level, but now it's about, okay, now you wanted to take different actions to move forward, to really move the energy even more, to move the energy in the physical. We just moved the energy on a spiritual level, on an energetic level, on an internal level, but now you want to move the energy in the physical level by really taking different actions so you can move forward. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Now also be sure to check out these two videos here. One is about how ancestral patterns are affecting you, and another light language activation about letting go of suffering. Because sometimes we suffer, in order to learn and grow. So that's a beautiful activation as well. So thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.